I love monthly favorites, so I decided that I would start doing them. So it just finished March, so I figured this would be a good time to do my March favorites. I'm going to have a couple different categories that I'm going to try and get to every month. The first one is makeup. And I've really been liking the bronze eyes right now. I just did a tutorial, and hopefully the footage turns out well, and it'll be up soon. And so this is the look I just did. It's a really nice bronzy eye. I've been loving it. I've used it a bunch of times throughout the month, and I'm going to continue using it because it's just a great look for any time, really. And so the colors I really like using in it is this Lion Peppa, something like that, and it's from it's right there. It's this color. It's just a really nice, like, coppery color, and it's just really nice. I just sometimes use it without anything else and just put mascara and this color on, and it looks so good. And so I've really been liking it, and it's from the Toki Safari palette. I don't know if it's still available, but this color is really nice, and I really like it. The next thing is I got the Naked palette too, and I love it so far. I've been using a bunch of the different colors. I like using a couple of my favorites I've used a bunch so far is the Half Baked Booty Call Chopper, and I've also used Pistol, I think, a couple of times. And these colors are just really nice, and I love using them. They work for a whole bunch of different looks on their own as well as together with different things. So those are what I've really been liking for my eyes right now. And I haven't really been loving any blushes or anything like that recently. I mean, I have ones that I use all the time, but nothing really outstanding. So I'm just going to move on to lips. And I have three kind of lip colors that I've really been loving right now. So for lips right now, I've really been loving this MAC Viva Glam Niki lip color. And it's just a matte lip gloss, and it looks like this. And it's just this really nice color. I'm actually wearing it right now on my lips. Sorry, I just have to put the lid somewhere. And I've just been loving it. But when I don't want to take this with me around, a color that I've been using that's kind of a little bit similar is this color. And it's one of the Revlon lip butters in Sweet Tart. And it looks like this. And I've just been loving this. It just is so pretty, and it looks good on and in the tube, and I've just been loving it. But I find these are a little too harsh sometimes. They're just a little bright for what I'm just day-to-day type thing. So I really like putting over top as well as by itself is this color, and it's also another Revlon lip butter, and it's Cotton Candy, and it looks like this, and it's just kind of gives it a little bit more of a sheer look, a little bit more sparkle, not so in your face type of a look, and really just kind of calms it down, and I really love it. It's one of my favorite kind of lip combinations right now. But that's kind of really it for makeup that I've been really loving recently, or in the month of March. So moving on, I'm going to do bath items. So the first one, which is I'm really sad that I finished it, is this. It's one of the Bath & Body Works soap, and it's Pomegranate Passion. And I got this last year because it smelled so good, and then I kind of forgot about it in my cupboard because I just kind of buy a couple and then use them up and then buy more before I get finished it, which is, I know is bad, but I do that. And so I had this from last year, and so when I used it, it is the best smell ever, and so I'm really sad that it's gone, and like, it smells so good. It smells like gum, like, it just smells really good, and of childhood and gum, and I'm really sad that they don't have it anymore. I hope that they bring it back this year. I haven't checked to see if it's back, but I really hope it does, and if anybody knows that if it's coming back, or if it's coming back under a different name, please tell me, because I love this smell, and I need to stock up because it's so good. And so the next bath product that I've been really loving, I don't have the actual product with me because I finished it and then my sister threw it out before I could take the bottle and show it to you guys, but I have something from the same line, and it's the Bali line. This is actually the container for the body spray from last year, and I'm so excited that it came back this year, so I stocked up on it. And it's just, I love the smell of mangoes, and it's just such a nice smell. Can you smell it? Okay, so it's just a really nice mango-y smell. Like, I love mangoes. If I could have mango drinks every day, I would, and mangoes to eat, they're just delicious. So I've really been liking that scent and like that in the bath, in the shower, because I had it as a shower gel and loved it. I always smelled so good afterwards. So I've really been liking those two smells and items for that. And the last thing is a lotion that I've been using quite a lot recently. And I haven't before really used any lotions on my body. I use them on my face and on my hands and stuff, but not really full body lotion. But my mom just gave this to me, and it's again from Bath & Body Works. All my bath stuff right now that I'm showing you is, but anyways, and it's this white citrus bath intense moisture body butter, and it smells really citrusy, like in a good way though, but it's very citrusy, and I just really like how it feels on my skin. It's not really greasy or sticky, and it's just very good. I really like it. And so that is all for my body stuff that I've really been liking. Next is fashion. I have been in love with scarves throughout March, and like everywhere I go I just like look to see if they have any good scarves for cheap. So there's two that I've been really loving throughout the month of March, and the first one is this one, and it's a circle scarf that just looks like this, and it has a really interesting design on it, I think. And I don't really have anything green, so I really like this as a nice pop of green in color that I don't usually get any of. And this was really cheap. It was like $8 at Urban Planet. Yeah, Urban Planet. And I've been loving it. It's really nice, and now that it's getting warmer throughout the spring, it's a really nice one to loop over your head for, and you don't get too hot from it. So I've really been liking that one. And the second one, I've got so many compliments and like questions about it, and it's this one, and it has it's like a whole bunch of horses on it, and it's white and gray and black kind of, and it's just this giant scarf. It's like a really big rectangle, and I just love looping this around. And my favorite look to do with this is, one second, this look. So it just kind of loops around your neck like that, and kind of has it almost like a tie for girls with a scarf. So it's just a really nice one that if I'm wearing a more brighter shirt or like a colorful shirt, just something to keep my neck warm as well as not overplay the color, and just gives it a nice look, I think. So I've really been liking those two scarves. I have a bunch of other scarves I've really been liking, but those are the two that I've really just loved throughout the month. So next, for the favorites, I want to do some various stuff that I've just been loving. So the first one is this book, and it's called Shiver, and it's by Maggie Stiefvater. I've read a couple of her other books and I really loved them. So for Christmas, I got the entire Shiver collection, and I like started reading it, and then I stopped for some reason. I don't know why. And then I read, and I had like maybe 3 chapters-ish left, and I was like, I had no idea why I stopped, because when I started reading, I was hooked again. It was so good. It's like kind of a werewolf story, except it's not like the werewolves that you think of when you think of Twilight. It's more like a disease kind of, which is kind of a different aspect to the thought of werewolves, and it's just really good. If you guys want, I can do a book review when I'm done, either just on this book or for the entire collection, because there's 3 of them, I think. Yes. I know, because they're right beside me. My bookshelf's right here, by the way. So I've really been liking this book series so far. I'm on the second one, and it's so good. Next is food. I'm on a kind of different diet than what I usually eat. I'm just trying to get rid of a bunch of fat, and so I've been on a low-carb diet. So it's really hard. Like, you don't know until you start how hard it is to find snacks on a low-carb diet, because everything has carbs. So like snacks in between meals is really hard, because usually you just grab a granola bar or have a piece of toast. Like, you can't have any of that, because if you eat all that and then you want to have like more for lunch or supper, then you're just not having a low-carb diet. You're just eating whatever you want. So I've been having a lot of trouble finding snacks to eat, but something I've really been loving is cranberries. I just bought a big bag, so what I do is I usually make like a trail mix with cranberries and raisins and then some nuts, not too much just because I don't particularly like nuts, but it's not really a trail mix unless you have nuts in it, and chocolate and dark chocolate chips. I also add into it just for a little yumminess in it, and I've really been loving that, as well as just eating cranberries by themselves. It's just a really yummy snack in between meals and also in salads. So good. And so that is the last thing. I have half of various, but I have a favorite person, and right now I've really been loving Fleur from either Fleur de Force is her makeup channel, as well as Fleur de Vlog, and I've been watching like all of her vlogs right now. I stopped halfway through February, so I've been catching up on the rest of her February daily vlogs, as well as all the in-between ones that she did in March. I've been loving them. They're so good. They're so funny. And then now she's back in April, and I'm so excited. I need to catch up on all of her old ones so I can start watching her new ones. I love Fleur de Force. I will put a link to her channel in the below bar, as well as a little connotation like right here. And it's just been, I love her vlog. She's so funny. Mike's funny. I love Woof. Woof's so cute. So she is my favorite person right now. And my favorite music, at the beginning of the month, I was really into heyhihello. And they're a YouTube, I don't know, they didn't really necessarily start on YouTube, but I found them through YouTube because they did a video with Mickey Kitty, the wizard love, and instantly fell in love with them, and like, I love their music. They do such good stuff. Not to mention the main guy's quite attractive, just saying. But I was really in love with them at the beginning of March and just like listen to their songs on repeat. I forget what it's called. Okay, at the beginning of the month, I was obsessed with one of the songs they redid. I don't remember. Oh, it's by Temptation, and it's called My Girl. Love that song. Like, that is all I listened to for the beginning of March. But for me, I listen to music in like concentrated like sections, and then I don't get bored. I just get distracted. So at the beginning, I was in love with heyhihello. During the middle, I was in love with Big Bang and their Fantastic Baby. Ugh. So good. Big Bang is a Korean group, and they're quite famous. They're getting more famous as they're coming more into the American media. But Fantastic Baby, favorite song for the middle of March. And towards the end of the song is another Korean boy group, and they're called Newest. And their song Face is just so good, and it has a really good meaning on it, which really just makes it better. And I've just been in love with that song. So that is my favorite music for the month of March. And so that is all for my monthly favorites. I hope you like them, and please tell me what your favorites, or leave a video response of some stuff that you are really liking or liked throughout the month of March, as well as what you're currently liking, like favorite makeup or whatever. And I would love to hear it just in the comments below. And also don't forget to subscribe. I don't know where the button is. I think it's up there. And I will see you next time. Bye!